fronts. In a press conference on July 5, researchers at Kyoto University and contractor Kajima Corporation announces plans in 3 parts to build living facilities required for human habitation on Moon and Mars and a transportation system reminiscent of a galaxy express. The importance of gravity for humans. Studies by NASA and other researchers have found that a constant state of restlessness and traversing across different gravity fields can cause brain damage, bone loss, back pain and kidney stones. It is also evident that astronauts living and working in space have a hard time adjusting when they land back on Earth after prolonged missions. In a bid to ensure that gravity does not act as a roadblock to humanity's expansion to the Moon, Mars and beyond, a team of researchers has proposed the idea of habitats with artificial gravity. Without gravity, mammals may not be born successfully. Also, even if you can be born, you will not be able to expect normal growth under low gravity, the team said in an official statement. When a person grows under a zero or low gravity environment, their body would change so they would not be able to stand up on Earth. Gravity on Moon and Mars is about 16.5% and 37.9% of Earth respectively. Similarly, by creating a gravity effect for space structures, humans could theoretically return to Earth at any time, the researchers noted. Part 1. The Glass. The proposal announced looks like something from the pages of a sci-fi novel. The plan consists of 3 distinct elements, first of which, called the glass, aims to bring simulated gravity to the Moon and Mars through centrifugal force, thus ensuring that the artificial gravity remains constant, just like what one would experience here on Earth. Lunar glass and Mars glass could bridge the gap of low gravity. They are massive spinning cones that will use centrifugal force to simulate the effects of Earth's gravity. These spinning cones will have an approximate radius of 328 feet 100 meters and height of 1312 feet 400 meters and will complete one rotation every 20 seconds, creating a 1G experience for those inside, 1G being the gravity on Earth. Ajay Simbun reports that plans to build the massive structure will take close to 100 years, although a simplified version of the glass could be on Moon by 2050. Part 2. Core Biome Complex. The second element of the plan is Core Biome Complex for relegating a reduced ecosystem to space. According to a Google translated version of the press release, the Core Biome Complex would exist within the Moon glass, Mars glass structure, and it's where human explorers would live, according to the proposal. The final element of the proposal is the Hexagon space track or Hexatrack, an interplanetary transportation system that could connect Earth, Mars and the Moon, and maintains 1G even long distance travel. Hexatrack will require at least 3 different stations. One on Mars Moon Phobos can be called as Mars Station, one in Earth orbit as Terra Station, the successor of ISS, and one around the Moon, likely planned Lunar Gateway as Luna Station. We envision a future in which humankind will make migration to the Moon and Mars a reality in the later half of the 21st century and define the global ecosystem, from which elements have been extracted as the Core Biome Complex, the teams write. Back to the Moon journey is getting closer while interest in settling Mars is growing. A major obstacle in the way of long-term stays on these bodies is gravity. The proposal of artificial gravity for space living is a completely original idea from Japan, said Yosuke Yamashiki, a professor at Kyoto University's SIC Manned Cosmology Research Center, through the debate over the past few years. The director says he is confident that these 3 pillars are core technologies that are not in the development plans of other countries and are indispensable for ensuring the realization of human space colonization in the future. Thank you.